The coffee's cold on the kitchen wood, right where your laughter used to bloom. I'd change the ending if I could, but silence owns this empty room. I keep the window cracked a bit to catch the scent of yesterday, but shadows are the only thing that sit where you and I used to play. I'm letting go of the what-if dreams and the ghosts of the morning light. The river's wider than it seems, between the wrong and what is right. I won't chase the rain no more to find the fire we used to hold. I'm leaving keys outside the door to a story already told. You were a map with a missing page, a promise written on the wind. I was a bird inside a cage, waiting for the summer to begin. We left so many words unsaid, hanging like dust in the afternoon. Now I'm weaving new threads instead, to a different kind of tune. I'm letting go of the what-if dreams and the ghosts of the morning light. The river's wider than it seems, between the wrong and what is right. I won't chase the rain no more to find the fire we used to hold. I'm leaving keys outside the door to a story already told. Memory is a heavy weight if you carry it all alone. I'm making peace with a lonely fate and a heart that's finally grown. It doesn't hurt to hear your name like a sudden thunder crack. I've learned to play a different game, and I'm never looking back. Finally found a home. I'm okay, I'm just fine, and the ghost of the morning light. There's a place beneath the silence where your name still lives in mine. Not in letters, not in language, but in some unfinished signs. I have spoken to the darkness, I have waited for the air, but the things that matter most now never learn to settle there. Where words end, something deeper still remains, like a I can hear the room breathe slowly when the midnight loses shape, and the shadows on the ceiling move like something I can't say. There were things I meant to tell you, but they never crossed the air. Now they live inside the spaces only sleepless hearts can bear. Where words end, something deeper still remains, like a low flame in the distance, like a song without a name. Where words end, I still feel you in the blue, not in anything you told me. In the silence left by you. Morning comes without explaining, lays its pale hand on the floor, and I rise inside the quiet like I've done 1,000 more, 1,000 more. If your memory should find me, it won't find me begging through. Only softer, only older, still made tender by the wound. Where words end, I can hear the whole heart speak, in the hush between the hours, in the sorrow that turns sweet. Where words end, there is still a light I knew, and it shines beyond all language, in the part of me that's you, in the part of me that's you. Who are you now? We're sitting inches apart on the velvet sofa, but there's an ocean flowing in between. So I'm searching for the man who used to love me, in the cold reflection of this graying scene. Your voice is the same, but the heart is different, like a holy temple that's becoming different. You're wearing the smile that used to be my sunlight, but now it feels like winter on my skin. So cold. I try to reach out to touch the old fire, but I only find the ghosts of where we've been. We're speaking the words, but we're lost in translation. Two lonely souls in a vacant station. 'Cause I'm looking at a stranger in your eyes, watching how the flame slowly flickers and dies. I'm holding standing here right in front of a stranger like you. I remember when your gaze was my only anchor. Now it's a storm that's pulling me under the waves, under the sea. There's no more anger and there's no more hunger, just a quiet garden filled with nameless graves. You look right through me like I'm made of glass, waiting for the minutes and the hours to pass. Where did you go? Where did you go? Did you leave in the night while I was sleeping? Is there a secret that you're finally keeping? Tell me, I'd rather you hate me than look at me this way, like I'm just a shadow at the end of the day. Oh, it hurts 'cause I'm looking at a stranger in your eyes, watching how the flame slowly flickers and dies. I'm holding on to someone who isn't there anymore, sweeping up the pieces on the kitchen floor. Oh, it's a long way down from the heights we flew to be standing here right in front of a stranger like you. I don't know you. No, I don't know you. Who are you now? Stranger. 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 You came to me like midnight rain, soft enough to have a stone, with that kind of quiet danger that could make a wound feel warm. I had lived on borrowed hours, half awake and half undone. Then your hands rewrote the silence like the rising of the sun. Infinite love, moving through my block so slow, like a river with no edges, like a truth too deep to hold. Infinite love, nothing borrowed, nothing forced, just the kind that keeps on breathing, even after all is lost. There were shadows in my hallway, there were names I couldn't say, there were nights I wore like bruises I was too proud to explain. Then you touched me without taking, you just stayed and let me speak. And the woman I had hidden finally stood up on her feet. Infinite love, not the kind that shouts or swears, but the kind that sits beside you when the whole world disappears. Infinite love, strong enough to bend the knife like a candle in a window that keeps calling you inside. Now the morning finds me different, Infinite lives in the heart, infinite love, bigger than the fear we knew. Not a chain and not a rescue, just a light I found in you. Infinite love, steady as a low blue flame. If the world forgets my story, it will still remember your name. Infinite love. Infinite love. The coffee's cold on the wooden table. The ghost of you still sits in your chair. I'm holding on, but I'm not quite able to breathe the silence in the empty air. Yeah, we built a kingdom on a foundation of sand and watched it crumble through our very hands. I remember the way your laughter sounded, a melody that's fading out of tune, fading away. Now I'm lost and feeling ungrounded, wandering through this lonely room, so lonely. You took the light and you left the shade, and all the promises that we once made. And now you're just a shadow in the hallway, a story that I'm trying not to tell, trying so hard. You lost me in the middle of the highway, between a heaven and a living hell. Oh, you lost me, there's no more fire, just the dying ash. A beautiful dream that ended in a crash. I look at photos that I should have burned, searching for the girl I used to be. Who is she? Every lesson that I never learned is written in the scars you left on me. Deep inside, you speak my name, but it sounds so strange, like a world that's undergone a permanent change. It wasn't the screaming, it wasn't the lies, it was the coldness living in your eyes. I gave you my soul, I gave you my best, but you turned our love into a hollow test. So and now you're just a shadow in the hallway, a story that I'm trying not to tell, not to tell. You lost me in the middle of the highway, between a heaven and a living hell. You lost it all. There's no more fire, just the dying ash. A beautiful dream that ended in a crash. The door is closed, the key is on the floor. I don't recognize this version of us anymore. No more, just a memory